Hey guys, welcome back for another video. What we're going to be doing today is we'll be looking at all of our baseball games we have coming up for Saturday, July 5th. We have 15 games in total. Every single team is going to be playing today, and we are slowly inching our way up to the All-Star break. We are almost at the midway point of the season. This year has been flying by. We're going to break down all 15 of our games today, look at the pitching, look at the lineups, and try to predict the outcome for every single game. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, what the final scores might be, and we'll also be taking an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. First things first, though, if you're a baseball fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? Make sure to let me know what you are thinking about every single matchup, and I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate that. We go over every game, every week, this entire baseball season, and once the football season starts, we do the same thing for football. That's college football, NFL. We break down every game. We do predictions, picks, best bets, money line, spreads, over under. So if you're a sports fan, whether it's baseball or football, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. But let's not waste any more time. We have 15 games to run through here. Our very first game we're going to be looking at is going to be at 2:10 p.m. We're going to have the 48-40 Tampa Bay Rays. This team is coming off of an extremely hot month of June. Their goal, carry that momentum into the month of July. Make sure you stay hot leading up to the All-Star break. They'll be visiting the 42-46 Minnesota Twins. The Twins are a team that had a really bad month of April. Then they got hot in May. 7 games over 500. Completely fell off the rails last month, but we know the talent there, the potential's there. Right now, the Twins a 50.9% chance to win this game. Tampa Bay a 49.1%. That is as close to a 50-50 matchup as it gets. The Rays here, 1.5 run favorites, and 8.5 over under. But make sure to check this line as we get closer to game time because we do not have a starter announced for the Twins. Once they name a starter, those lines could obviously move. Right now, Tampa Bay coming off that hot June, they're averaging 4.8 runs a game, 259 average, 100 home runs, 113 stolen bases. Yes, that does lead the majors. This team is extremely aggressive on the base pass, and they're only giving up 3.74 runs per game. They have a great rotation. They have a good bullpen. The Twins, the issue is not their offense. Their pitching went from 3.5 runs a game up to 4.2 last month. They got to get the pitching back on track. They're averaging 4.2 runs a game, 239 average, 96 home runs, 42 steals, getting a 4.15 runs per game. Like I said, there's no starter announced as of right now for the Twins. We're kind of going into this game a little blind there. We don't have all of our variables. Todd Bradley on the mound for the Rays, 5-6 record, 4.79 ERA, 92 innings, 79 strikeouts, 36 walks. He's putting a lot of guys on base here, but not knowing who's starting for Minnesota, give me Tampa Bay to win this game to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the under here. In our second game at 2:20 p.m., we have the 47-42 St. Louis Cardinals. This is a veteran-laden team. They have a pretty good lineup. They have Donovan, Contreras, Arenado, a lot of weapons there. They'll be facing their in-division rival, the 53-35 Chicago Cubs. This is NL Central versus NL Central. Right now, the Cardinals third place in the Central. The Cubs, of course, first place in the Central. This Cubs offense, they are loaded. They have power. They have speed. They can hit for average. They have really good pitching. Chicago right now coming off the win yesterday, a 60.4% chance to win this game. St. Louis a 39.6%. But the Cardinals are the Vegas favorites, 1.5 run favorites, a 10.5 over under. St. Louis is plus 105. Chicago is minus 125 right now. But the Cardinals are the Vegas favorites. So right now, the Cardinals, 4.6 runs a game, 253 average, 87 home runs, 47 steals, giving them 3.94 runs per game. The Cubs, I've been praising this offense. It is good. It is balanced. 5.4 runs per game. That's top 3 in baseball. 257 average, 125 home runs. That's top 5. 102 steals. That is top 3. They can do a little bit of everything. And on top of that, they are only giving up 3.83 runs per game. Matthew Liberatore on the mound for the Cardinals, having a really good season. Right now, his career ERA is 4.55, but this season 3.7, pretty good numbers. 6-6 record, a 92.1 innings, 76 strikeouts, only 7 home runs and 16 starts. Drew Palmer is on the mound right now for the Cubs, career 3.8 ERA. He has yet to give up a run so far this season. Props to him. 2-1 record, a 0 ERA, 23.1 innings, 23 strikeouts, no home runs given up, but obviously he is due to give up some runs, to give up some home runs. But I'm going to trust that Cubs offense. I'm going to go with Chicago winning this one. I'm going to go with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And our next game at 3:07 p.m., the 43-43 Los Angeles Angels. Do not underestimate this team. They are a 500 team, 4th place in the AL West right now. And this team hits a buttload of home runs. They are technically top 5 in home runs. They always have a sluggish chance. They'll be facing the 49-38 Toronto Blue Jays, coming off a really good series with the Yankees. The Blue Jays, I was very hard on them the month of April, the month of May, the month of June. They finally lived up to expectations. They started hitting a lot of home runs. There's a lot of potential on this lineup. They are now starting to reach it, so you have to watch out for them. They are second in the AL East, 49 wins. This team is playing really good right now. The Blue Jays, a 63.8% chance to win this game. The Angels are 36.2. Toronto's 1.5 run favorites, a 9.5 over-under. Right now, the Blue Jays, they are minus 170. The Angels are plus 143. The Angels, as an offense, are averaging 4.3 runs a game, hitting .228, 125 home runs. That is top 5. 37 steals, getting a 4.56 runs per game. We can laugh at that. That's not good. But last month, it was 5. So they are pitching a lot better. The Blue Jays, that offense starting to roll right now. 4.6 runs a game, .258 average. Really good average. 89 home runs, 46 steals, getting a 4.26 runs per game. Max Scherzer, one of the best modern-day pitchers of the last, let's say, 1 or 2 decades. He's closing in on 3,500 strikeouts. Right now, 0-0 record, 4.85 ERA. Obviously, he's been battling injuries this entire season. 13 innings, 12 strikeouts. But right now, he's looking for his first win of the season. Jack Akinwitz right now on the mound for the Angels. 3-8 record, 5.44 ERA, 86 innings, 61 strikeouts, 40 walks. He puts a lot of guys on base here. 94 hits in 86 innings. He loads the bases. I don't want runners on base versus this Blue Jays offense. Give me the Blue Jays to pull off the win, to cover the spread, and I'll go with the over. And at 4:05 p.m., we have the 46-42 Cincinnati Reds. Their offense has been up and down this entire season. Right now, they are on the upswing. Pitching's been pretty consistent. They'll be facing the 51-37 Philadelphia Phillies, first place in the NL East. Phillies are one of the better lineups in baseball. Harper, Schwarber, Trey Turner, and one of the deepest starting rotations in the major leagues as well. Right now, Philadelphia, 60.6% chance to win this game. Cincinnati, a 39.4%. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. Philadelphia's minus 180, Cincinnati's plus 150. That hot Reds offense are averaging 4.6 runs a game, 247 average, 94 home runs, pretty good power, 66 steals a game at 3.93 runs per game. And for the Phillies, these numbers are very even between both of these teams. They're averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting 256, 92 home runs, 76 steals a game at 3.71 runs per game. They don't have a fully healthy rotation right now, but nonetheless, it is playing really good right now. They have Ranger Suarez going for the Phillies. What a start for him. Career 3.3 ERA. This season, a 2.0 ERA. No one's talking about this guy. Maybe it's time to start mentioning his name. 7-2 record, 72 innings, 67 strikeouts, only 5 home runs given up. Nick Lodolo on the mound for the Reds, having a career year. 5-5 record, a 3.52 ERA, 94.2 innings, 85 strikeouts, only 20 walks in 16 games. That's not bad by any means. Yesterday, I picked the Reds to upset the Phillies. They did do that. Can they carry that momentum into today? I don't think so. I'm going to go with the Phillies winning this game, covering the spread, but I'm going to go with the under this game. And this next game is a pretty interesting matchup at 4:05 p.m. The 44-45 Boston Red Sox, one game under 500. They are fighting their way back, clawing their way back in the AL East. They'll be visiting the 37-51 Washington Nationals. Right now, the Nationals, younger squad here. They don't have the best record, but I will say a lot of very close competitive games. You got to keep your eye on this team. Right now, the Nationals, 56.6% chance to win this game. The Red Sox, a 43.4%. Boston, 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. The Red Sox are minus 110. The Nationals are minus 110. So Vegas is letting you know this is one of those games that could honestly go either way. Right now, the Red Sox, very good offense, 4.8 runs a game, 251 average, 107 home runs, solid power, 73 steals, solid speed, giving a 4.01 runs per game. Not the best pitching, but it's not bad. It's just middle of the pack. The Nationals, 4.4 runs per game. Very capable offense, 245 average, 85 home runs, 75 steals, giving a 5.07 runs per game. They do give up a lot of runs here. They got to get that under control. Right now, the Red Sox, Walker Buehler on the mound. His first couple starts this season, he looked like he was back to 2017, 2018 form, but the last couple starts, he has been getting rocked. 5-6 record, 6.45 ERA, 67 innings, 59 strikeouts, 32 walks in 67 innings. That's a walk every other inning. Mitchell Parker on the mound for the Nationals, 5-8 record, a 4.63 ERA, which is pretty close to his career average. 91.1 innings, 62 strikeouts. He also has a lot of walks, but he's thrown a lot more innings. Only 11 home runs given up in 16 starts. Give me the Nationals here to pull off the upset. I'm going to go with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the over this game. And on Fox Sports 1, one of the best rivalries in Major League Baseball, the Subway Series at 4:10 p.m. The 48-40 New York Yankees first place in the AL East versus the 51-38 New York Mets second place in the NL East. They are closing in on the Phillies. This is a really good game here between two very talented teams, but two teams that had awful ends to the month of June. They want to put that behind them, get some things back on track. Right now, the Yankees 61.2% chance to win this game. The Mets a 38.8%. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Yankees are minus 155. Mets are plus 130. Mets were, they pulled off the win yesterday. Props to them. They didn't even know who was starting when the day began. They fought out. Juan Soto staying hot, continuing that momentum from the month of June. Right now, New York, a top 10 overall offense, 5.1 runs per game. 254 average, 130 home runs. That's good for number 2 in baseball, only trailing the Dodgers. Judge right now, 365 average, 32 home runs, 71 RBIs. Video game numbers, the team has 60 steals, 3.66 ERA. Really good starting pitching here from the Yankees. The Mets, 4.3 runs a game. They got to get that offense as a team back on track. 243 average, 111 home runs. They have solid power. 66 steals, a game of 3.5 runs per game. That's not bad. That's still top 7 in baseball. But this pitching staff has been decimated by injuries. Last month, they finished the month with a 2.9 team ERA. That is ballooned up to 3.5. So that just lets you know they have been getting rocked the last couple games. Right now, looking at the pitching, Frankie Montas on the mound for the Mets. He just came back from his injury. Career 4.1 ERA so far this season, 0-1 record, 6 ERA, but a very small sample size. No reason to panic. 9 innings, 10 strikeouts. Carlos Rodon for the Yankees. He's having a career year this season. A 9-5 record, 2.95 ERA, 106.2 innings, 123 strikeouts. This guy is pitching really good today, eating up a lot of innings. Give me the Yankees to win this game to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over here. And at 4:10 p.m., we're going to have the 49-39 Milwaukee Brewers, one of the hottest teams in baseball. They are playing such good baseball in so many ways. Power, speed, batting average, starting rotation. The bullpen's been pitching well. They'll be visiting the 39-47 Miami Marlins, who, let's call it like it is, they had a pretty good end to the month of June. They just got to get that bullpen on track, and they can maybe claw their way back to 500. Right now, the Marlins a 39.9% chance to win this game. The Brewers a 60.1% chance to win. The Brewers are 1.5 run favorites. You have an 8.5 over under here. Milwaukee's minus 142. Miami's plus 119. Right now, that Brewers offense very balanced. 4.7 runs a game. 247 average, 84 home runs, 99 steals. That's top 4 in baseball. Very aggressive, small market team. They excel at small ball, and they're only giving up 3.79 runs per game. The Marlins, not a bad offense, 4.2 runs a game, 254 average. That's not bad. 74 home runs, 67 steals, but it's the pitching, 4.79 runs per game. Yes, they are pitching better recently than they have previously this season, but overall, they got to get a couple things. There's still a couple things they have to work on. The Marlins have Cal Quantrill on the mound, 3-7 record. 5.42 ERA, 73 innings, 56 strikeouts, but 81 hits in 73 innings, putting guys on base here versus a team that loves to swipe bags. Chad Patrick, the rookie on the mound for the Brewers, having a really good rookie season. Just give him some run support so he can get up to 4 wins. Right now, a 3-7 record. He deserves way more wins than that. 3.51 ERA, 89.2 innings, 93 strikeouts. He is a strikeout pitcher here. A lot of walks, 29 walks, but overall, solid rookie numbers. Give me the Brewers to win this game to cover the spread, and I'll go with the over. And at 4:10 p.m., to me, this game is a lot closer than it appears. We have the 41-47 Kansas City Royals. They have a bottom 2 or 3 overall offense in baseball. This team cannot score runs to save their life, but thankfully for them, they have a top 5 overall pitching staff. This pitching staff, they deserve so much better. Just average 4 runs a game, and they'd actually be well over 500. And they'll be visiting the 43-44 Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks, they don't pitch well, but they do score a buttload of runs. They love to hit home runs here. You don't want to let them get guys on base. The Diamondbacks, 66.4% chance to win this game. The Royals, a 33.6%. Arizona, 1.5 run favorites, an 8.5 over under. The Diamondbacks are minus 130. The Royals are plus 110. Right now, that really inept Royals offense, 3.3 runs per game. They have to find a way to hit the long ball. They are bottom 3 in total home runs. 243 average, 58 home runs, 66 steals, but they are only giving up 3.49 runs per game. That is really solid pitching. The Diamondbacks, 5.2 runs a game, a top 7 overall offense, 255 average, that's top 5. 128 home runs, that is number 3 in baseball. 62 steals, giving up 4.7 runs a game. They don't pitch well, but they will outscore you any day of the week. Michael Wacha on the mound right now for the Royals, 3.8 career ERA. So far this season, 3.62. So right along with his average, 4-8 record. 97 innings, 75 strikeouts, and Reed Nelson right now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, 4-2 record, a 3.61 ERA, which is well below his career average, but he knows that his team will give him the run support he needs. 67.1 innings, 59 strikeouts. When I look at this game, it is definitely possible the Royals pull off the upset pick here, but I just trust the Diamondbacks offense a lot more than the Kansas City offense scoring enough runs to win. Give me Arizona to win to cover the spread, but I'll go with the under. And at 4:10 p.m., the 38-49 Baltimore Orioles, their offense has actually really stepped up the last couple weeks. They're starting to hit a lot of home runs. They still have some things to work on with their pitching, but at least they have one thing figured out, and that's their offense. They'll be playing the 39-48 Atlanta Braves. The Braves have been all over the place this season, up and down, sideways. They have Acuna back. They have Strider back. Now is the time, if it was ever, to get things back on track, start winning some games, claw your way back to 500. Right now, the Braves, 63% chance to win this game. The Orioles, a 37% chance. Right now, Atlanta, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. The Baltimore offense, they're averaging 4.2 runs a game, hitting 240, 101 home runs. They have pretty decent power, 59 steals. They do give up 5.01 runs per game. That is bottom 5 in baseball. The Braves, 4.1 runs per game. 244 average, 87 home runs, 43 steals, again, 3.74 runs per game. Now that they're starting to get some of their players back, the bullpen's been very questionable throughout this season. They got to just work on a couple things. They have the potential there. They just got to make sure they're playing their best baseball as a team. Dean Kremer right now on the mound for the Orioles, 7-7 record of 4.27 ERA, 97 innings, 78 strikeouts, a lot of hits given up, 100 hits, 25 walks, putting guys on base here. The Braves have to capitalize on that. No starter announced as of right now for Atlanta. I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds. I hate going into games blind. Make sure to check this game as we get closer to game time to see if we have an announced starter. If it's a bullpen game, that could also spell trouble here. I'm going to go out a little bit on a ledge, but I'm going to go with the Orioles winning this game. I'm going to go with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. Then on Fox at 7:15 p.m., the 55-34 Detroit Tigers. Some call them the best team in baseball. Even if you don't, they are at least top 2 or 3. This Tigers team, they can beat you in so many ways. The only thing they can't do is they don't steal bases, but they don't need it to have a top 10 offense. Right now, they're playing the 40-46 Cleveland Guardians. The season is starting to get away from Cleveland. They got to work on their offense. They got to get their pitching back on track. The Guardians, a 36% chance to win this game. The Tigers, a 64% chance to win. Right now, the Tigers, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Detroit is minus 145. Cleveland is plus 120. This Tigers offense, 5 runs a game. 257 average, 110 home runs, 30 steals, giving up 3.59 runs per game. It's not just the starting rotation. They also have the bullpen to close games out. Cleveland right now, they're not swinging hot bats. They're not pitching well. 3.7 runs a game. 225 average, 84 home runs, 65 steals, getting a 4.07 runs per game. Cleveland has Logan Allen on the mound, 5-6 record, 4.27 ERA, 78 innings, 60 strikeouts. He's going up against Casey Mize right now for the Tigers. What a start to the season for him. He's just another one of those really good pitchers that the Tigers have in that really deep rotation. 8-2 record, a 2.86 ERA, 78.2 innings, 69 strikeouts, only 11 home runs and 15 starts. Give me the Tigers to close this game out, to win it, to cover the spread, and I'll go with the over. And how about this game? It is West on Fox at 7:15 p.m. The 52-35 Houston Astros, first place in the AL West, first place by a lot, versus the 56-32 Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers also first place in the NL West. 2 first-place divisional teams, both in the western side, facing off here. Who's the better team? Right now, the Astros a 45% chance to win this game. The Dodgers a 55% chance. But I like to call this game, personally to me, a 50-50 pick. This game could go either way. Both these teams extremely talented. Both of these teams obviously on a trajectory to make the playoffs. Right now, that Astros team, 4.2 runs a game, 257 average, 93 home runs, 47 steals. What has Houston been able to do for the last decade? Elite starting pitching. They have that, only giving up 3.49 runs per game, and they have the bullpen to complement it. The Dodgers, the number 1 overall offense in baseball, 5.6 runs a game, 262 average, 136 home runs. That is number 1 in baseball for total home runs. 47 steals, getting 4.18 runs per game. Obviously, that's not the best number, but they have like 15 to 20 pitchers on the disabled list. But their talent is so great. The best roster in baseball that they can out-talent teams. They're still finding ways to win. Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the Dodgers. How much is he going to throw this game? Will he only throw 1 inning? Will they push him out to 2 innings? What's his pitch count? Right now, 0-0 record, a 2.25 ERA, 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, but he hit 102 last start. This guy still has it. Just how far are they going to push his arm? Then you have Valdez on the mound for the Astros. His first 2 games this season, they were not good starts. Since then, he's been practically unhittable. One of the better left-handed pitchers, 9-4 record, a 2.72 ERA. He is back to his old form. 109 innings. He's eating up innings. 108 strikeouts. Only 6 home runs in 17 games. I picked the Astros to pull off the upset yesterday. We know how that worked. Call me crazy, guys. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with Houston again, pulling off the upset. I'm going to go with the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And then at 9:10 p.m., this is an awful, very difficult game to call. The 28-59 Chicago White Sox. Right now, the White Sox, yes, they have an awful record, but they're actually a pretty competitive team. They'll be visiting the 20-67 Colorado Rockies, the worst team in baseball. They're on pace for about 130 losses right now. Right now, Colorado, they're struggling on offense. They're struggling with their pitching, but they have a 49.4% chance to win this game. The White Sox, a 50.6%. This is the bottom two teams in the major leagues facing it off to see who's going to suck it up the least in this series. Right now, the White Sox 1.5 run favorites, 11.5 over-under. Chicago right now, they are even. The Rockies are -120. Chicago, not a great offense, 3.4 runs a game, 221 average, 66 home runs, 58 steals, giving up 4.14 runs per game. The Colorado Rockies, their offense isn't really that much better, 3.5 runs a game, 229 average, but they do actually have decent power, surprisingly. 82 home runs, 47 steals, giving up 5.5 runs per game. This game was a 50-50. With the Rockies at 49.4, Chicago at 50.6. That is pretty much a pick 'em here. I don't like either one of these teams to win this game because this game could go either way. Jonathan Cannon going for the White Sox, 2-7 record. 4.59 ERA, 66.2 innings, 55 strikeouts. Marquez on the mound for the Rockies, 3-9 record, 5.62 ERA, 83.1 innings, 61 strikeouts. He's given up a lot of hits, 106 hits in 83 innings. Flip a coin, that's going to be the outcome. I picked Chicago yesterday. Yes, the Rockies could get swept, but I'll go with the Rockies getting the upset here. One of the very few times I will pick the Rockies. Give me Colorado, the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And on MLB Network at 9:40 p.m., the 43-45 Texas Rangers, they've also been one of those teams up and down this entire season. Their offense starting to finally swing the bat. Really good offensive lineup, but they have not been hitting this entire year. They're starting to get some momentum, and they do have a top 3 overall starting rotation. Texas can pitch with anyone. Just give your guys some run support. They'll be facing the 47-40 San Diego Padres, second place in the NL. The Padres, really good lineup. They got to get Fernando Tatis on track. He's that missing link there. He's that spark on this offense. Padres 64.6% chance to win this game. The Rangers a 35.4. San Diego's 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. San Diego's -142. Texas is +119. The Texas offense, 3.8 runs a game, which is much better than it was 2 weeks ago. 229 average, 88 home runs, 78 steals, giving up 3.23 runs per game. That is top 3 overall. Just give your pitcher some run support, some breathing room. The San Diego offense, they are also lacking right now. 5.1 runs per game, 245 average, 73 home runs, 58 steals, giving up 3.68 runs per game. Right now, San Diego, they have the edge bullpen-wise, but overall, both of these teams can pitch when they need to. Jack Leiter on the mound for the Rangers. He's been injured so far this season. 4-5 record, 4.29 ERA, 71.1 innings, 58 strikeouts versus Steven Colick for the Padres. Colick, you got to pull this game off here, but the Rangers, this is your chance to clip your way back to 500. Colick's 3-3. 3.73 ERA, 62.2 innings, 47 strikeouts, only 5 home runs given up. That's pretty solid. But nonetheless, give me San Diego to walk away with the win here. I'm going to go with them winning this game, but winning it by 1 run. So Padres win, but I'll go with the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And our second to last game at 10:05 p.m., the 47-41 San Francisco Giants. This team played really good baseball this season. The last 2 weeks, and they kind of fell off. Their offense is not bad. It's not good. It's just kind of middle of the pack, but they do have really good pitching. That's the one saving grace they have. They can pitch with anyone. They'll be facing the 36-53 Athletics. This game is in Sacramento, smaller park, minor league stadium, so there could be a lot of home runs, and the A's do hit a lot of home runs. Right now, the A's a 30.9% chance to win this game. The Giants a 69.1%. The Giants are third place in the West. The Athletics are 5th place in the AOS. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over-under. San Francisco, -185. The Athletics are +155. That Giants offense are averaging 4.1 runs per game, hitting .230, 81 home runs, 45 steals. They're only giving up 3.42 runs per game. That is top 5 overall in baseball. Pitching travels with you on the road. The A's 4.1 runs a game, also .248 average, 110 home runs, a lot of power, 49 steals, giving up 5.33 runs per game. That is bottom 5 in baseball. That is 2 runs more than the Giants per game. Looking at our pitching today, Logan Webb going for the Giants. Really good start to the season. 7-6 record, a 2.61 ERA. 113.2 innings. This guy throws a lot of innings, 127 strikeouts, only 7 home runs in 17 starts. That's the control that I want to see here in a small ballpark versus a team that lives off the home run. For the A's, Luis Severino, the veteran, 3.9 career ERA. This season, 2-9 record, 5.09 ERA. His ERA has ballooned the last month. 104.1 innings, 71 strikeouts. Give me the Giants to win this game on the road to cover the spread, and I'll go with the over. In our final game on Fox Sports 1 at 10:10 p.m., the 38-51 Pittsburgh Pirates. The one thing about the Pirates, they have an awful offense, but their pitching is actually top 8 overall. They also just help these pitchers out, give them some support. They'll be facing the 45-42 Seattle Mariners. The Mariners, one of the more balanced offenses in baseball. They can pitch, but it's their offense that really steals the show. They have power. They have speed. Right now, Seattle a 70.2% chance to win this game. The Pirates a 29.8% chance. The Mariners here are 1.5 run favorites, 7.5 over under. Seattle's minus 185. Pittsburgh is plus 155. That Pirates offense, not much show there. 3.5 runs a game, 234 average, 61 home runs, 75 steals, but they're only giving up 3.64 runs a game. That is really good pitching. Very underappreciated pitching. Seattle, 4.6 runs a game, 248 average, 112 home runs, 79 steals, giving up 3.9 runs per game. The Pirates have Mike Burrows on the mound, 1-2 record, 4.15 ERA, but a very small sample size so far. 34.2 innings, 35 strikeouts, 35 hits, so giving up a hit per inning. And Luis Castillo right now on the mound for the Mariners. This guy is one of their foundational pieces. Career 3.56 ERA. He is right along with his career average. 3.56 for his career. This season, he's at 3.55, so right on point there. 4-5 record, 96.1 innings, 79 strikeouts, only 12 home runs given up. Give me Seattle to walk away with the win here to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. Guys, that's our breakdowns. That's our picks, predictions, our best bets for all of our baseball games we have coming up for Saturday, July 5th. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? What are your picks for today? Make sure to leave it below, and I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, make sure to look at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. And, of course, as always, thank you for watching.